Okay, this is just a refresher on the algorithms or these kind of processes which you've seen before for adding and subtracting. All right, we can add or subtract numbers with algorithms, which are these patterns down here. If the mental strategies, we can't figure them out, we can't remember, or if we just want to check them. So you can apply the addition algorithm to find the sum. Sum equals the result of adding. You can also apply the subtraction algorithm to find the difference. Difference is what we get when we subtract. So those are really important words. So the addition algorithm, I'll break down for you. Basically, you pile the two numbers on top of each other, making sure that the units line up, and then you add. If it winds up being bigger than 10, like this equals 12, we carry that one here, and we include that in the final addition. The subtraction algorithm works the same way. If we line our numbers up, 9 minus 2 is 7. We can't do 5 minus 8, so it's because it's too small, so we borrow one from the number next door and turn that 200 into 100s, and then we have 15 minus 8, which gets us 77. 1 minus 1 is 0. So this is a good chance for you to use that calculator just to check your answers. So I'm going to start by 6 plus 6 is 12, so that's already too big. So I'm going to carry the 1 of 12 and put the 2 down here. Then I add 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to use my calculator to check that 26 plus 66 is 9. I can also use my mental strategy of adding 20 plus 60, because those are the tens, to the units of 6 plus 6, and that gives me 80 plus 12, which indeed equals 92. Hashtag winning. So here we get 9, 10, 11, carry the 1. We have 10 plus 11 again, carry the 1, and 4, 5, 6. Once again, 4 plus 100 is 500. 70 plus 30 is another 100, which is 600. 9 plus 2 is 11. We use our mental strategies to help us check our answers. Now if we do the difference, 74 minus 15, I know what mental strategy I would use, and it would be compensating and make that 74 into 75, but we're going to go with the algorithm as it is. So I can't take 5 from 4, so I'm going to borrow one of the 10s and make that a 14. So I've got a 10, and I've just slotted it into the units column just temporarily. 14 minus 5, I believe, is 9. 6 minus 1 is 5, isn't it? Yeah. Again, we can check that. 75 minus 15 would give us 60. And that extra one gives us 59. Now here's a bunch of big numbers. So if I've got to borrow, I can't take 1 from 0, so I make that into a 10, and I turn that into a 3, because I borrowed one of those 10s. That's 9. Woo! 3 minus 2 is 1. 2, can't do that, so it's got to be 12. Change that into a 2. That's 5, and 2 minus 2 is 0, so I don't need to write anything. I'm going to take my calculator and check these out, make sure these are the right answers, and then I'm going to get to work going to the exercises in the online text or the hard copy text and making sure I lay these out really neatly in my exercise book. I'm going to write them down. I'm not going to put them in the online text so that we can check them together.